Welcome, friends. It is I, LostScarf, and it's time for the Short Smite Beginner Guide to Cupid, the little god of love. He's going to give you his heart, and then he's taking yours. So there we go. We're going to go over, of course, his abilities, class and roles, purchases for him, tips and combos, and then conclude it out. As always, this is for beginners, advanced, and expert players. Probably nothing here you do not know, but if you feel like I did not elaborate enough on anything, you can say that in the comments and give information there so that beginners have more to read and understand about the god. The idea here is for beginners to be more comfortable with this god, playing as him, and having ideas on how to fight him as well in a way, just because you understand him a little bit better. That's the idea there. The more knowledge everyone has, the better everyone is at the game, and that's just good for everyone. So let's get going. Cupid's abilities. First up is his passive, Love Struck, and what happens here is every time he lands a basic attack, it adds a stack to his passive. The stack goes up to 8 maximum, and each stack adds 2% extra to his abilities. At full stacks, though, it also adds a stun to his Heart Bomb and to Fields of Love. His first ability is Heart Bomb. This is a skill shot that attaches the first enemy it hits, it slows them for a duration and explodes after 3 seconds. So it's really good to set them up for your more basic attacks from you, and then the explosion could kill them or stun them and cause more trouble for them. His second ability is Share the Love. What happens is you make 3 hearts wherever you deploy it, and it heals yourself and allies whoever picks them up. If teammates pick them up, Cupid gets mana back. Hearts give back 30 mana each, and it costs 50 to cast it, so when a teammate picks up 2 hearts, Cupid's good. Third ability is Flutter, a dash that gives Cupid attack speed buff to himself and movement speed buff to any allies that walk through where he dashed. There is a path where he dashes so you can see where it is for teammates to walk through if they want to get that movement speed buff. And lastly is Field of Love. Now, this is a large AoE cripple that also slows where it is placed, and eventually it'll explode and mesmerize enemies. If it has full Love Struck, it'll stun instead. This is just great to set up for a lot of kills, and it works well with a lot of ultimates. Class and roles. Now, Cupid is a hunter, which means he's basic attack focus class that's weak at the start but becomes very powerful later on, thanks to crits and lifesteal potential. And they usually possess a form of escape. In this case, it's his dash. Now, Cupid is able to hit very hard and stun with his Heart Bomb, heal teammates, and either escape or gap close with his dash. His ultimate can also cause a lot of mayhem because it cripples and eventually stuns or mesmerizes enemies, which is very bad for them. As far as roles go, the beginner role has to be, of course, ADC. Cupid is a hunter. But what's great is he's able to support supports in a way. Supports can be very aggressive and then be healed up by Cupid's hearts, so that can just happen again and again and again, because it can be a free cast because there's 3 hearts and each one gives 30 mana back, and Cupid only expends 50 mana when he puts them down. So that allows your lane to just be very aggressive if you want, or stay alive if you get aggressed too hard. At level 5, he's capable of getting a lot of kills because of the cripple on his ultimate, and it just is really good for ganks and for swallows. It's just really good at destroying the enemy team. It's just very nice. And then in team fighting phases, he's going to have basic attack potential on top of that cripple potential, so he's going to be causing a lot of death in the game. Tips and combos. First up has got to be his passive knight. Is just trying to have it full as much as possible. That 1 second stun on Heart Bomb or on his ultimate is just really good. Speaking of Heart Bomb, the 20% slow on that really allows you to beat up targets really well, so you want to start with that in a fight. Share the Love costs 50 mana and refunds 30 mana back, so what happens is you want to put down the hearts and have a support or an ally pick up 2 of them, so it's basically a free heal. You can pick up the 3rd one, and there you go. Flutter is just good for escapes and chase. That's simple as that. It is a dash. What's great about it is because it gives teammates movement speed, you can lead the charge. And then lastly is the cripple on Cupid's Fields of Loves is a really good ultimate with a bunch of other ultimates. There's plenty of ultimates that if it had cripple would be really ridiculous, so Cupid's ultimate on top of that makes that happen. So you can just have really good ult combinations, and on its own it can cause a lot of death as well. Now, as far as combos go, there's only one. That is putting out the Fields of Love, hitting them with a Heart Bomb, and then just shooting them to death, using Flutter to catch up or to get away afterwards, or if something comes up. Purchases for Cupid. Now, there's kind of 2 ways to go about it with Cupid. Cupid has really good power scaling, so you can kind of build power items if you want and make him interesting in a ability way. Or you can just go straight for the basic attacks and just use your abilities for utility. That's really your options there. Like, you can make Heart Bomb hit really hard, your heal's really good, your ultimate hits really hard, that'd be really nice there. Or you just go for the basic attack style, so that you're utilizing your Heart Bomb just for the stun, utilizing your ultimate just for the mesmerize and the stun, or just utilizing your hearts for a little bit of healing, not a big amount, and just beat people to death with basic attacks. Either one can work out. Probably, though, if you feel like it's going to be a long game, basic attack style is probably going to work out very well. Though you can go for power style earlier, and then go into basic attacks and still cause a lot of mayhem, I am sure. As far as actives go, Sprint is just useful for positioning, getting to a spot you want to be, or getting out of a bad spot if you want to hold on to flutter. And then there's Beads and Aegis, which are just good for survival. In conclusion, Cupid is a strong, straightforward god. Build up your stacks and land your shots, and you will kill everything in sight. Make sure your teammates understand how helpful your hearts are, and you'll be bathing in lots of love. Cupid just hits really hard. He just wrecks people very well. You just need to be able to plan out your shots, and if you do that well enough, you'll do great in this game. So that right there is the guide for Cupid. Up next is going to be Fenrir, so that should be a lot of fun there. And there you go. As always, this is just to help people get a better idea of the game so they can just do better in it. The better everyone plays the game, the more challenging it'll be for everyone in general, and that'll just be good. So there you go. That right there is the guide. I had fun making it. If you're watching it, and that's what it's all about, isn't it? Having fun. Thanks for coming by, and see you next time.